Alright everybody, this is Jay Brown, Weekend Hooker, doing some service on my 2022 Cummins Ram 2500. Just want to real quick show everybody, I know there's a lot of controversy about Mopar filters and Doc's diesel filters. So I noticed at about 30% left of life on the fuel filter minder, which was right at 10,000 miles, that the primary filter, I noticed that I was starting to feel a little sluggish with the truck. Acceleration, just if you drive it every day. The primary, which is underneath the bed of the truck, typically, takes the brunt of the issues. So, with that being said, I like to change these out at right at 10,000 miles. The filter minder said I had 30% left, but this is typical. Now this is a Doc's diesel, like I said, 2022 Ram 2500. As you can see, it's pretty black. All of the fluid that came out was just your standard looking diesel. So the O-rings look just as substantial as what you get with your Mopar filters. This is the engine bay filter. Like you can see, that doesn't look, that could probably have gone another 10,000 miles easy. Just peace of mind. Filters are cheap, especially the Doc's. They're half the price of what you pay for the Mopars, but I went back with the Mopars. I'm gonna see if I can get a little more than 10,000 miles out of this change. I do like to change everything together, just because I know when it's been changed. Air filter. This is a, it's not a Doc's, but just a standard filter from Advanced Auto Parts. As you can see, pretty dirty. But I know that this has right at 10,000 miles on it. So 10,000 mile full service, pretty much. I'm going to have the oil changed this coming week. One of the main things that I wanted to show you was the DEF injector. Most people don't do this, but it is a good idea. It's a good idea to pull this off, go clean it up a little bit. I only run premium DEF fluid, and so at right at 22,000 miles on the truck, you can see how much buildup is on this. Now if you look at some other videos, there's a whole lot more buildup. Now I drive my truck basically every day. I think that makes a difference. I think if you let your truck sit and don't run it but once a week, once every couple weeks, I think that DEF crystallizes in the injector and causes you a lot more problems. So I'm going to clean this up before I put it back in. It's fairly simple to get off. You have to press really hard on the main tab up off of the nipple whenever you're pulling this off. Press really hard in. You think you pressed hard, press harder, pull that up. And then the tab here is a standard just red tab. Flip that up, and underneath here you have to take a flathead screwdriver and pry up on the little black piece to get it to slide off. You will cut yourself on brackets. Be very careful, but some warm water, a couple minutes, and I'll be reinstalling this. So anyway, so I wanted to make a quick little video, show everybody. I use a milk jug on the drive shaft. Just take the lid off, crunch up the bottom. As you can see, just crunch the bottom up, push it up into the drain, catch everything, and then I have somebody help me. I get underneath the truck and just capture all of the diesel fuel out of the the secondary filter in the engine bay. All right, well, that's it. Hope you get something out of this. Doc's diesels, like I say, had 30% remaining on the filter reminder, and it started to feel just a little sluggish. Could have been the air filter. Definitely wasn't that filter. It's not anything with the fuel, no fuel contamination, no issues. And I have not had any issues with the DEF system outside of, I did notice that it started to regenerate a little heavy. Last couple fuel tanks, and I got out on the highway for a couple hours running down to the coast, and ever since then it's been pretty good. So if you start seeing some constant regens, it could have been the air filter. I mean, people have said that dirty air filters will cause it, but what I saw was get out on the highway, get it up to temp, let it burn off really good, and it goes back to just about once every tank. It was doing it about twice a tank. All right, hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.